E aí galera, beleza? Bem-vindos a mais um vídeo do canal Evolution Games. Estamos aqui com o nosso modo carreira NBA 2K19. É o menino CAVUCA, jogador do Utah Jazz. Estamos aqui na nossa carreira e vamos ver como que tá a situação aqui do menino. O menino chegou aqui a 70 de overall. Temos ali um pouco mais de 930, pouco mais de 900 moedas ali, né, para gastar, e não dá para atualizar quase nada aqui. Talvez até para melhorar no passe lá. Aí o manejo com a bola seria bem interessante, né? O rebote. Eu vou fazer o seguinte, eu vou deixar, vamos jogar mais uma partida. E aí, ganhando a pontuação dessa próxima partida contra o Indiana Pacers, aí sim dá pra gente mexer nos atributos do menino CAVUCA, beleza galera? Então já vai se inscrevendo no canal aí, se não for inscrito, ativando o sininho para não perder notificações de vídeo e deixando aquele like se gostar do vídeo, beleza? Aí no detalhe galera,
the Jazz looking to take charge here at home as we bring it to you live on 2K Sports from Salt Lake City, Utah. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. The Utah Jazz coming to this one following a loss to Sacramento. And a very close one there too. The buzzer sounded they were only down by one bucket.
Yeah, their last outing was a rough one. Have to be careful of falling in love with that three.
And you know what, Greg? You can't afford to be a one-function offense. You know what I mean? You got to be versatile. Got to spread it out and mix it up inside too.
And the Pacers start off with the ball. Utah going with an almost entirely new program. Udo's checked in for Rudy Gobert. AI comes in for Derek Favors. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Crowder. And it's Dante Exum in for Donovan Mitchell. On the court for...
Olha o CAVUCA! Primeiros dois pontos deles.
Great job of screening.
Muito bom.
Matthews has got his first bucket of the night. Jazz have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Ingles passes to AI.
Olha o menino CAVUCA!
Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. AI's got his
station basketball. He said, we have to avoid bad habits and keep the ball moving. As long as we don't stand around like we're watching the paint dry, we score.
Boa defesa do menino
The ball
CAVUCA.
stays in motion tonight, Kevin. Back to you.
David, thank you. Sounds like shooting is what he's concerned with most early on.
Yeah, they're looking for a controlled, patient offense today, and the key to that will be
Tech. Over a decade of service in the NBA, and he's still one of the more dependable scorers you'll find in terms of over the course of the season.
Indiana's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Here's McDermott, and he banks in the layup. McDermott's got his first basket.
McDermott does a solid job scoring close to the basket. At 6'8", his size allows him to capitalize from there.
And for Young, a veteran, as you mentioned, Clark still one of the more athletic players in the league.
Yeah, he really is. Very impressive how long Thaddeus has been, as consistent as he's been. Does a nice job running the floor. Really good in shot selection. Becoming more vocal leader as one of the older guys in the league.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Stolen by AI. And now the fast break Exum with the ball. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Mais roubo.
Stolen by AI.
Mais outra assistência.
And Exum gets it to go on the assist by AI.
Direction you're going, be realistic about who you are and what you have. And that's where good leadership comes in, not just with the team itself, from the coaches to the players, but in your front office too. I mean, you've got to have some flexibility to adjust to the length of the season and challenges of it, and yet still stay on course with their overall plan.
On the court right now for the Pacers. Filling out the wings, it's Oladipo and Bogdanovic. Sabonis and Oladipo for 3. Rebound, Utah.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
AI passes to Rubio. Here's Gobert. To the middle. Sabonis with the steal. They've gone 7-9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense.
Olha o giro, olha o giro. Passou. Olha a cravada. Cravada com falta do
Time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out. Tell you what,
you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And Rubio kicks to AI. And the shot goes down. AI's got 5 points now this quarter.
They're finding lanes.
T2 from Collison.
See, that's the defense you get with Rubio at 6'4", with a really high basketball IQ. He finds a way to bother shots.
And it's blocked. And that'll be Utah as it goes out of bounds. James retaining possession.
O Rubio toma toco toda hora, velho.
Here's AI.
Boa.
Mitchell kicks to Gobert.
Segura. Segura que eu quero ver.
AI up top. He's covered by Bogdanovich. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Só segura na falta.
It's going to go on Bojan Bogdanovich. The Jazz shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of this.
Guys, strictly in terms of their percentage, their free throw shooting has deteriorated a considerable amount since last season.
And so Collison will bring it up for the Pacers.
Mais
put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Cravada, roubo seguido de cravada.
Into that one, but ended up being a much tougher game than most anticipated, and they just fell short.
Mais roubo.
To me, it looked like, Greg, they were pretty
Mais
evenly
cravada dele.
Look at how the game ended.
Tá brincando com o time
I'm not alone in that sentiment. Those are two pretty evenly matched teams.
Que sequência é essa?
Why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Wasted no time on that one. Crowder.
Sai daí, sai daí, sai daí, cravada.
Throws it down.
Saboninho.
Defense mentally not
Faz
there.
falta.
Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder.
The Jazz up to Utah will take it the other way.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats.
Olha o menino CAVUCA, passou mais uma.
The battle to a standstill on the boards is really
out to the right wing. Inside.
Passe para Crowder. Mais uma assistência.
Putting the pass in front of him, throw it where he's supposed to.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of
Olha o CAVUCA, recebeu de novo do Crowder.
This first half has been about as tightly contested. Here's AI.
Toma, Gobert. Caiu, mais uma assistência dele. Quase. Ó.
Back to Collison.
Ainda achou o passe. Não valeu.
Good job with David Aldridge, who's standing
valeu.
from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Well, you've been off to a really great start, especially in your first season. At what point do you start thinking about Rookie of the Year?
Em que momento se impede a começar a... Em que momento te passa na cabeça em ser o melhor jogador novato do ano?
I mean, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't thinking about it. I mean, that'd be amazing.
Mentiria se eu não estivesse pensando nisso.
More importantly, DA,
Mas os meus
my teammates make things so easy for me. You know, they supported me, made me feel like I was part of this team since day one. You know, and I really wouldn't have gotten out of this kind of start if it wasn't for them. So, they're the real ones.
Well, we've heard people talk about selflessness with you, and now we see it in action. Guys?
Thanks, David, and we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. Full career Thaddeus Young has been a player not afraid, Greg, of attacking defenders head-on.
Young has such a great first burst of speed. Really is a handful to deal with.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense
Olha o giro do menino CAVUCA, cravada. Mais uma dele.
Aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trial kicks to Yuda.
Mais um giro. Falta em cima dele.
He's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Doug McDermott. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
You know, one of the big stories has been the three ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
And also, their mid-range game has been impressive. But let me tell you, they are really running right now.
Rocket 6 to the paint.
Olha o menino CAVUCA.
That is young, a terrific athlete, a long wingspan, and that helps him.
Rebounded by Corver. Jazz trail by 6. And a wide
Olha o
open
CAVUCA de longe.
And the shot is long. Matthews goes back up. Doesn't go for it. Nice team from AI. Nice ball movement by Utah. He kicks it to Cephalosha. AI passes to Udo to the wing on the left. Joseph with the rebound.
It's really a tail.
Belo
shot it so well in the last.
Chegou, mais uma gravada.
On the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
Segura, não caiu.
Bem no terceiro quarto. 6 pontos dá pra ir buscar.
Pacers lead by 6. And we're coming right back. Kicks to Udo. AI in the post. He is covered by Bogdanovich. Pass to AI.
Olha o menino CAVUCA, caiu! Monstro!
AI's got the... There's the dish to AI.
Olha o giro!
And AI
mais uma cravada
and
dele.
if that doesn't get them...
Depot also has the touch needed to score inside.
And for Oladipo, the change was a welcome one for Pacer fans. You saw him come over in that Paul George trade.
No doubt about it. Perfect opportunity for Oladipo. It was a homecoming for him, Kevin. He played in blue.
And this one couldn't have been any easier.
Yeah, that was actually no defense at all there. I mean, layups don't come any easier than that.
Everyone who watched it, just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Pacers.
It was a standout performance across the board. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance from Victor Oladipo.
He was relentless, non-stop.
There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And there's the foul. That's it for him. He's fouled. So no problem for Jazz também. As they get the win.
22 pontos perdendo em casa. Ridícula a campanha do Jazz.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just
Vamos ver nossa pontuação. Aí ganhamos mais uma tarjeta. Vamos subindo, né? Vai subir bem nossa média agora de pontos e roubos. Olha lá, 21.6, o roubo 2.5. 35 pontos, 5 rebotes e 7 assistências. Aí ó, o menino CAVUCA é o segundo melhor novato da temporada até aqui, atrás do Trae Young, mas a nossa média vai subir, pode ter certeza, galera. Vamos lá contra o Brooklyn Nets, ver se a gente consegue uma vitória que tá bem difícil. Aí, cantando o hino dos Estados Unidos, galera. finalzinho do hino, né? É um show à parte NBA, galera.
This is 2K Sports broadcasting from Brooklyn, New York, as the Nets take it to the hardwood here at the Barclays Center with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. For the Brooklyn Nets, they come into tonight's game after losing to Philadelphia. Some changes. Davis is checked in for Allen. Harris comes in for Williams. And Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for LeVert. Utah also making some changes. AI comes in for Derek Favors. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Dante Exum.
Things you can have on a night-by-night basis is energy, consistent energy on the defensive end. If you stay in the moment, you focus on the next play. I know 82 games can be a grind, Kev, but if you break it down into smaller chunks, it becomes much more manageable.
And the first one at the line is good. Or is this Brooklyn team, they've been playing well tempo the past few seasons.
Well, this is a team that has been...
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
Olha o menino CAVUCA.
And AI throws it down.
Boy, that's the vision and ability to deliver precise.
Playing Harris. He's guarded by AI. Gobert with the block. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break.
Olha o menino CAVUCA, que jogadaça!
And it's 6 points for AI.
Mais 2 pontos para ele. Olha o menino CAVUCA. Primeiro roubo. Já vai dar assistência pro Mitchell.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the
CAVUCA lidera a NBA em roubos por partida.
Harris is there. Udo kicks to Mitchell.
Boa.
AI up
olha o giro, cravada! Mais uma, quero ver quem segura ele de baixo. Olha o giro, mais uma cravada. Segura que eu quero ver.
I don't know if you can do it any better on both ends than they have tonight.
I don't think you can ask for anything more, Greg. What a wonderful job establishing
mais roubo.
Early in this one.
Olha lá, vai cravar mais uma.
And AI throws it down.
Methodical in their
approach. Nesse joguinho de criança.
Absolutely.
And with his three.
Yeah, they had some botched coverage.
Que passe!
No coverage.
Caiu! Jogadaça do Utah! Mais 2 pontos para ele.
Kicks to Dinwiddie. For Mitchell. Dinwiddie
olha o menino CAVUCA vindo
scoreless this quarter, and it's not helping them battle back.
And you can't help but notice that Ricky Rubio has grown as a player.
Well, he talked a little bit about losing his mom recently. He was very close to her, and he said it changed his priorities and perspective on life. Makes it easy.
Back to Rubio. Nice ball movement by Utah. AI with it, picked up by Davis.
Olha o giro, olha o giro.
It's good for his
segura que eu quero ver. Passou no meio de 2.
Wow, Carroll. 1 second left. He can't get it to go.
Termina o primeiro quarto. Uma goleada do time do Utah, hein?
Utah out in front, up by 15. Passes it to Rubio. Back to AI. It's stolen by Allen.
Aí, olha o menino CAVUCA roubando a bola. Mais um roubo dele. Mais uma cravada.
And that's how you make
chupa que é de uva.
Turn it into one this year. And going back a season ago, it was a win for both sides.
Despite the disparity in talent, these two teams played each other tough last year. Let's see how competitive they are this time
around. Stolen by AI. He feeds it to Mitchell. It's stolen by Allen.
Roubei e perdi a bola, brincadeira.
Harris looking it over. It's stolen by Ingles.
Aqui, meu
AI outside, 18 feet out. And the shot no good, a bit short. And Mitchell against Harris.
Olha o giro do menino CAVUCA. Grava, ninguém segura.
Bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
Here is Russell. 23 points for him the last game against Philadelphia.
Mais roubo dele.
Really, he exposed a lot of seams in the defense with his passing too. That assist total was impressive.
Out to AI.
Vai Gobert, vai Gobert.
Gobert down low. He's guarded by Davis. Rubio dishes to Ingles.
Olha!
That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. At the elbow, it's AI. Ingles in the corner.
Olha lá pra Ingles.
And Utah
Mais uma assistência do Hino.
AI outside.
Olha o Gobert na parede.
Back to Rubio. 5 on the clock.
Boa!
Utah, another
Que
three.
parede
Yeah, great
sensacional.
outside with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Segurou.
Here's Mitchell.
Boa, Mitchell.
And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in.
Well, a hallmark of DeMarre Carroll's game. Smart, relentless defense. You'll never get an easy look off this guy.
Terceiro quarto ou primeiro tempo? Acho que é o primeiro
Going to the
tempo.
break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by
CAVUCA
from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Vai conversar com o David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, look, defense has stood out for you in the first half. It's like they're playing 5-on-6. What has been the driving force for you there?
Aí, perguntando por que crê, que você acredita que tenha conseguido tantos roubos assim, né? Não podemos deixar a gente se
I'm trying
acomodar.
to keep up the intensity. Now I want to make sure that we're not taking any possessions off, and
Para segurar
now
que
it
eu não
starts the
perco
D.
nenhuma
You know, we
bola.
can't let him get
Tudo
comfortable.
isso
So
começa pela defesa. Não
we gotta
podemos
keep
deixar
taking it to him all night long.
cair a intensidade de jogo.
So far, the intensity has really been there on that end of the floor. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the...
Aí,
And as
voltando
we
pro
dive into
terceiro
the
quarto,
second half, we'll find out if the next
novamente
two
o Menino
quarters are
CAVUCA
any
fazendo
different from
duas
the first two.
partidas
So far, it has been a runaway.
espetaculares, né?
Really an incredible game from AI.
And I loved in that first half that they were patient, looked for good
Vamos lá.
shots.
Voltamos. 30, quase 30 pontos. Olha o
AI in
giro!
the post.
Nossa,
Harris
deu
is
toque
there.
na última hora, velho.
Board for him.
Mais um giro e mais uma cravada com
Throws it
falta.
down.
Yeah, heard the whistle and he
Segura
kept
que eu
his
quero
focus
ver.
and able to still knock it down.
More and more,
Segura,
we're
não
hearing
tem
the
jeito.
term positionless basketball, Doris, but it's not an entirely new concept. I remember
E caiu.
Jerry West, for example,
Mais um
talking
pra
about it
ele.
a couple decades ago.
29
Well, I think
pontos.
Jerry West
Que
talking
isso?
about it is about there are certain guys historically who could
Quase
play
mais
in any
roubo, hein?
era. Jerry West would be there. Rick Barry would be another one. So
Vai,
certainly
vai,
this has
Mitchell,
been a
vai,
topic
Mitchell, mais uma
discussed in the past.
assistência.
I think why it's so important in
Jogadaça.
today's day and age, who are switchable and versatile.
Mais
It's
um
become
roubo.
an almost necessity
isso?
in today's NBA.
Great perspective.
Olha! Não
The
caiu.
shot will not fall.
Olha o giro. Mais uma cravada, não.
Brooklyn with the rebound.
Cássio.
Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night. And Doris for the Jazz in their trades. They've had a streak of coming out on top.
Well, to me, the front
Mais um
office
giro do
deserves
Menino
probably.
CAVUCA. Segura que eu quero ver.
How'd he do that?
Na cabeça
He's
do
putting on a
defensor ainda
show
com
for
falta.
these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Aí,
Boy, what a
mais
surprise the
33
Utah Jazz
pontos.
were in the West
cara
last
tá
season.
monstro,
When you
velho.
think about some of the
Hornets. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip.
Mais um giro.
AI kicks to
Boa.
Ingles.
Mais
Sends
uma
that one from the
assistência do Menino
post. 8
CAVUCA.
points for him.
Passe para Joe Ingles.
And the Jet. Rubio dishes to AI.
Mais um giro.
We've got 1:18 left in the third. Count that bucket.
Vamos lá.
And
a
so
gente
it's
vence.
Utah here with the ball. Ingles kicks to AI.
Vai, Mitchell.
The
Vai,
shot.
Mitchell.
And there's Mitchell. That's good on the
Mais
assist by
uma
AI.
assistência.
Kicks it to Udo. Passes to Mitchell. To the paint.
Olha o Menino
Here's
CAVUCA,
AI.
mais uma
And
cravada.
AI throws it down.
well, to
Penetrou
me, this is what
muito bem a
great point guards
defesa.
do.
Carroll for 3. And that one released in time, but no
O
good.
terceiro quarto.
Boy, the lateral quickness of Donovan
101,
Mitchell. What a solid
29
defender.
pontos de
And as we
diferença. Ele
conclude the
tá
third quarter, pretty
passeando.
much a blowout. It's
And for D'Angelo Russell, the former
Olha
number 2
o
pick, it's
mais
all
uma
about developing himself as a player and a leader. His focus really keep them focused. Those are areas where Russell had struggled in the past. I think he and his coach both know it's not easy, but it has already started in making Russell the best player. The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
I think in an era of incredible motion offense, you think of players and teams like the Golden State Warriors, the San Antonio Spurs. There's great ball movement, player movement, and you've got to be able to be aware at least 2 passes away.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
AI gets direction. Buries it from 3
Mais uma assistência.
Back to AI.
O YouTube tá meio bugado hoje.
Tá aí. Nice touch off the glass. AI's got 43 points.
Moving and working to get high percentage
Olha o meu
shots.
CAVUCA.
Here's AI. Misses.
Termina.
So it's Utah easily grabbing the win.
Fim de papo. Utah Jazz vence até que enfim. Deu uma relaxada um pouco no finalzinho. Mais importante é a vitória. O Brooklyn Nets passou vergonha em casa.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Aí, vai falar com a gente de novo, hein?
Well, a tremendous offensive night for you. How did you find that rhythm?
Como a conseguir desse grande ritmo ofensivo? Seguir no plano do treinador, galera. Vamos ser humilde.
I just went out there trying to follow Coach's game plan. I mean, we all did, really. You know, he knew exactly what we needed to do to win this game, and we all just stepped up and got it done. Simple as that, really.
Well, the execution was on point all night.
Aí.
Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Dorisburg, David Aldridge.
É o menino CAVUCA saindo de quadro ovacionado. ...43 pontos, 3 rebotes e 7 assistências. Jogou demais. Aí, galera, tem chamada do patrocinador, hein? Dos dois ainda, ó. Vamos até a sessão da Footlooker. Aí, ó. Menino CAVUCA participando de propaganda da loja de calçados. Bem legal. É um cheque para nós. E agora a gente vai na Gatorade, na reunião de ideias. Vamos ver o que é isso. Olha lá.
All right, which one of you is a player?
He is.
Good. And who are you?
I'm the college.
Oh, interesting. 2 names. I like that.
I'm sorry, who are you again?
Dr. Jacob Rubin, head physiologist.
É o diretor da Gatorade.
An exec who actually knows the game and tells you you're going to be like mine, but I come first. So, I'm told you can draft it, is that right?
Yes, sir. I mean, I was supposed to go out to college. But...
Yeah, NBA teams, they draft players based on potential, which means they obviously didn't see enough in you.
Well, didn't see enough? I'm sorry.
No. Yeah. No. Some players, it's simple.
Tá querendo zoar a gente, pô? O que é esse cara aí perdido aí no meio?
LeBron, Giannis, Westbrook. I mean, even this guy, right? Sure, he reeks of Happy Meals, but I'm
Olha que troço que ficou zoado, galera.
Yeah, you wish, bro.
Here's the thing. You aren't Kyle. In fact, you aren't any of the guys that I just mentioned, and you never will be, and that is simple genetics. Which is why every step,
o cara ficou detonando a gente, falou que a gente não vai ser igual LeBron, Westbrook,
that's where I come in.
Ninguém tá querendo zoar nós.
Compared to the average man, every player in the NBA is an exceptional athlete. What I offer, what Gatorade offers, is the opportunity for you to maximize your potential, unlock those attributes that can't be quantified by a scout's stopwatch.
Look, we're talking about the difference between Steve Nash's career and Denver Levy's.
Oh, exactly. That's all I got time for, kid. Look, I may not be a fan, but if you're here, that means some very smart people think you've got the ingredients.
I mean, hey, facts is facts. We all right.
Man, you better check your boy, bro.
Nah, I know, man. I know.
O cara tirou nós, hein, galera. Vamos entrar aqui e pegar nosso cheque.
Oh.
Hi, I'm Veronica, Nikaila's partner. Check for you.
Great.
Primeiro cheque pra
Nice
gente,
to
hein,
meet you.
galera?
Nice to meet you.
4.000? Caraca! E o outro de 500. Outro de 500. 5.000 V6, né? Aí, tá negociado nosso contrato. A gente tem muito agora aqui pra upar. Vamos melhorar nossa enterrada. Depois a nossa velocidade aqui. Vai ficar muito top. Aí, upado o menino CAVUCA. Vou encerrar esse episódio por aqui de NBA 2K19, perdão. No próximo tem jogo contra o Charlotte e depois contra o Miami Heat. Se você gostou, galera, já sabe, senta o dedo no like aí que ajuda de montão. Beleza? Até o próximo episódio, valeu e fui!